if we find that we are, in fact, weight loss resistant, what's the next step? How do we go about finally losing that weight?
Okay, so
knowing
here's
that?
what you do. Here's how you first find out. You do a genetic test. You go on the right diet for your genotype, the right exercise program for your genotype. You maximize your core nutrient deficiencies, things you're set up for. You know, just minor core nutrient deficiencies can cause poor gene expression. So you do the basics. And you should lose, if depending on how over fat you are, and you have to monitor weight by looking at body fat, truncal body fat, waist and hip measurements and weight. You're monitoring that. You should be losing 1 to 3 pounds of fat a week. If you've got a lot to lose, 100 pounds or more, you're going to lose fat and you're going to lose lean tissue, but it's really the lean tissue supporting the fat. So it's not like you're losing your biceps. As you get more and more down towards your normal weight, then it should come down to more just fat. And it might even be that you're building muscle as you're losing fat. So you need to understand what body composition should be. We really have to be looking much more at that, not weight at all. I think weight's sort of a useless thing. If you don't see that happening, then you just have to go down the line. You look at stress, you look at sleep. You know, I think everyone should have adrenal salivary index done for their stress. They look at sleep. You can use a MyZeo at home. It's a little tracking EKG. You put this little thing on your head, and or an EEG. It tracks your movement throughout the night. It's like a little iPod thing, and then you can download it to your computer, and it tells you your quality of sleep. So you can do that for your sleep, because I always thought it was ridiculous to go to a sleep lab, put all these things over your head and think you're going to sleep. I wouldn't sleep. You get tested to look at insulin and leptin resistance, so you can test insulin and leptin and glucose and hemoglobin A1C. If necessary, do a glucose and insulin 2-hour tolerance test. You can look at your food sensitivities and IgG. I basically pull people off of gluten, dairy, eggs, soy, corn, and peanuts anyway for at least a month. I don't think anyone should be eating corn, soy, peanuts anyway, and gluten's not a health food. And so eggs and dairy, I find 70% of people seem to react to. You can test for small intestinal bacterial overgrowth, so either a breath test or an organic acid test, so do that. And then toxicity, I think we need to be detoxifying daily anyway. You know, I think everyone should start the day with a good detox shake. You should be doing detox support nutrients, far infrared sauna, sweating, dry brushing, green drinks, you know, so that should just be a part of daily life. But you may need to do more advanced detoxification. So that's where you can do some different detox tests. And, you know, I don't tend to do a lot of that. I might look at some heavy metal testing. I was looking at some of the different things that you could find, like phthalates and PCBs, but sort of like, what's the point? Because you have it. It's really looking more at what the impact of these are. And if you see someone with a lot of endocrine disruption, start to think of toxicity. If you see someone with leaky gut that's not getting better, they're totally reactive to everything, I think toxicity. Thyroid function, TSH, free T3 and T4, thyroid antibodies, sex hormone imbalance. So, I mean, that's where you just go down the line and you, right? And you find it, and it's a web. They all react. You know, if you have stress, you're going to impact thyroid. If you impact thyroid, you're going to impact sex hormones. If, you know, you were impacting stress, you're impacting it, you know. So you just go down and fix it. Luckily for insulin, diet and exercise and sleep fix a lot of that and stress. So they all start to get better. But you also have to tell people that they didn't get here overnight. It's not getting fixed overnight. It gets fixed over time.